deserve to die, Mr. Haley? Answer the question.
Carly,
Did
don't
they
answer
deserve
that
to
question.
die? Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and as we've now kind of gotten our heads around some of the early numbers of just the devastation that spread across 4 different states, hitting Kentucky the hardest. And I know it's easy to, focus on Kentucky, but there are lots of others affected in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee as well, I believe, Tennessee. Bowling Green obviously hit the hardest with just untold devastation, absolutely leveling entire neighborhoods. And this is a time when everyone should just simply, put our differences aside and come together. And there's been a lot of that. And I want to focus on some of the good here. It's also frustrating to see so many people politicizing this event as if tornadoes never existed in December before. Even though they've existed since before the steam engine. I'm going to also share some information for fundraising around this. I'm going to donate the revenue from this video sponsor to it because it's not just the people that passed away. There are thousands of people that literally lost everything less than 2 weeks before Christmas. And I know it can be a daunting thing, but, together with our numbers, even $1, if everyone just throws in $1 that watches this video, and then 10 other YouTubers do that. Now we've donated $1 million. You know what I mean? We can make a difference. And again, I'm going to donate the revenue from this run here. So just a quick word from this video sponsor before we get into the hilariously sad reaction to everything. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Hey, October is Cybersecurity Month, and they've got an amazing offer for you. It's 2021. If you don't have a VPN yet, there are several reasons why you'll want to sign up today. 1, you can browse anonymously. Keep your browsing habits to yourself. You can keep your data away from big tech so that they can't resell it. And you can access region-locked content so you can open up a whole new catalog of online content to enjoy, whether it's anime or movies that might not be available in your area. You can get at it using a VPN. And the VPN I use on my phone, my tablets, my PCs, and my laptops is Private Internet Access, and they've given an amazing offer. It's just $1.98 a month with 4 months free with a 3-year subscription. If you haven't signed up today, use my link in the description or pinned comment down below to get Private Internet Access today. Now, when you look at some of the pictures, ignore this stupid idiot headline from the Washington Post. Look at this. Just in this one picture, we could see in each square block, there's probably 8 homes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what we can see here is maybe 20 blocks. That's 160 homes completely leveled. The only building left standing apparently here is what looks to be a brick building. Absolute devastation. And what are people doing? Well, they're attaching themselves to it to push political agendas. It's absolutely insane. Even the administrator from FEMA is blaming the tornado on climate change. Again, even though December tornadoes are extraordinarily common in this area of the South and have been happening since before the Industrial Revolution, they think you're stupid. They think standing on these kids' graves is a great time to remind you to vote Democrat. It's absolutely pathetic. And if the Republicans were doing it, it would be disgusting too. And if there's any of them out there doing it, I'd 100% condemn it as well. When did we stop being humans? This tornado has nothing to do with climate change. You would have to be an absolute idiot Why is the southern United States prone to December tornadoes? Here's a simple article that came out a day ago proving that there is a weather, the way the weather is there, the way the Gulfs are, that tornadoes happen all the time there in the South. Even the Washington Post, look at these clowns. December tornadoes aren't rare, but this one was. Climate change, vote for Biden. Are you joking? And I talked about this on Saturday. And I'm going to share, by the way, a link to a list of a bunch of different places where you can support. And I'm going to end on a good note and show some of the kindness out there. The Muppets producer, now we talked about this clown, Noel Scovell. Sorry, Kentucky. Maybe if your senators hadn't spent decades blocking legislation to reduce climate change, you wouldn't be suffering from climate disasters. A tornado isn't a climate disaster. You absolute idiot. God, these people are so vile. Imagine you're huddled in your basement in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Maybe you're the guy or gal, the mom or the dad with the storm shelter. Imagine standing at that door and be like, wait a minute, I don't want to let you in. How did you vote? Does Noel think that a tornado cares about who voted? Does it dip and dunk between houses based on how they voted, Republicans or Democrats? No, you absolute moron. And it's actually sick. Tie FEMA aid to U.S. senators from the state's vote to tax carbon, stop fracking, support solar, and address climate change. No federal cleanup funds for people who have helped create the disaster. Yeah, okay, let's just play with that idiot logic, like this 10 IQ logic. Even in a state that elected, let's say, an uber conservative who was like, drill, baby, drill, kind of conservative. I don't care about the climate. And they won that vote, I don't know, by 55%. Okay. First of all, only like 15% of the people in the state vote. So all those other people that didn't even vote, they're supposed to suffer. Also, the 45% of people that voted for someone else, let's say voted for some Uber tree hugger, that now they don't get aid either because they got defeated. Like, you have to be an idiot. And then she tries to backtrack. My tweet is being twisted into something it's not. My hate is directed towards the senators from Kentucky who have endangered all of our lives with their reckless denial of science and toadying to corporate interests, says somebody who worships at the altar of Pfizer and Moderna. I mean, are you joking? Prayers for the people of Kentucky who are suffering along with so many others. Also, not buying at anyone lecturing me on how innocent people passed. Are you joking? I just read a heartbreaking story about a 2-month-old who just succumbed to her injuries. What did that 2-month-old, did she not vote the right way, you absolute ghoul? I mean, here's Eric Swalwell saying, we should do all we can to help our Kentucky neighbors. God be with them. They are hurting. But do not for 1 second forget that Rand Paul has voted against helping most Americans most times they're in need. Grow up, dude. It's so petty. Can we stop voting for these classless losers? I mean, who hears that and is like, yeah, I'm voting for that jerk? Jamel Hill, clown, got fired from ESPN and is basically a worthless talking head. Wow. We know Rand Paul is a heartless hypocrite. The people in Kentucky deserve the relief regardless of their buffoonish leadership. But if the Dems don't use this against him and his party in the future, it's a missed opportunity. What? 6.5 thousand likes. How ghoulish do you have to be to think like this? But let's end on a good note. College fraternity volunteers after Kentucky tornado. Instead of sitting at home we wanted to help. How about this absolute Chad? Man shows up with a grill in Mayfield, Kentucky after it was destroyed by a tornado. Quote, I just figured I'd do what I can do, show up with some food and water. Absolute Chad. Like, this is who we should be propping up. Dudes like this. By the way, some people I saw, like, they were like, oh, was he charging? I don't care. Bro, if I had just had my house leveled and I haven't had a warm meal in 3 days, I'd be fine to pay $1 or $2 for a cheeseburger. And that's if he was. I don't know if he was or wasn't, but who cares? Absolute Chad dude posting his W. And I'm going to post, you know, it's like, here's Mark Ruffalo. Here's Mark Ruffalo, by the way. This is what climate change looks like. It's only going to get worse from here. What? Ran out of time? Didn't have time to... So you're done supporting JoJo? So I guess you're going to support... you're going to push this agenda? Well, I got a spicy tweet. I'm going to leave him a spicy. Should I do it live right now? I see you've moved on from weeping the loss of a murderous P-word to standing on graves of children who lost their lives to a tornado that had nothing to do with climate change. There we go. Let's end it with that. And in the link, I have a thing here, tornado relief resources. It's relief.randpaul.com. I don't care if you like or dislike Rand Paul. It's just the website. I know you guys don't care. But there's lots of helpful stuff in here. Where to donate blood, where to donate food. Food's always great to donate. I mean, people got to eat. People need bottled water. They need this kind of stuff. Here's links to all the food pantries. If you're in the Kentucky area, you can volunteer. I'm sure cleanup would be insane. You have a huge list of companies that need help volunteers, fire departments, blood banks, United Way. You also have big links to the Kentucky Red Cross. So, you know, I know times are tight and it's Christmas. So if you can't, you could at least share this video or share this link out, and maybe someone who is in the position to can. Together, we can make a difference. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.